So Paul, you've been the director here for several years. Tell our viewers a little bit about the mission of our program.
Sure. Kids come to us from all over the state of California to transform their lives. They come to us as a high school dropout or at high risk of dropping out of school from bad choices maybe that they've made or some tough circumstances. They enroll in our school because they want to change their lives.
And there's this family feel here that you wouldn't think would come about in a 5-month program. Tell me about the faculty, the staff, and the synergy that's here.
Yeah, it's true. In 5 months, we create a very intimate community here. Everybody is on board with trying to help that young man or that young woman transform his or her life. Because of that, all staff, all students bought into one mission. That's to transform the individual life. It's a palpable sense of community here.
And the cadets are tracked not only while they're in the program, but post-residential for quite a bit of time. So to tell our viewers about that.
Yeah, for 5 months while they're here, they're going through our academic and our vocational and our physical programs, yet we still support them for a full 12 months after they leave us. About 25% of our students will graduate high school from our school, an accredited high school in California. But still more, the 75%, are going to return to their communities to either enter the world of work or to return to high school themselves. And we'll continue supporting them for that full 12 months, helping them with their educational placement, their housing placement, or their job placement.
What do you see our primary focus as they leave Grizzly and move forward? If you had to say it in one line, what are we preparing them for?
We're preparing them to be successful in whatever path they want to follow.
And the discipline that comes from the Guard and the military.
Yeah, the military structure that the students get to experience while they're here really sets the foundation and allows us as educators to do all these other things without too much distraction, I would say.
So Paul, we have a very high success rate here, high 90s of student success when they complete the program. How does that tie into career and technical education?
Yeah. One of the reasons I think that our students really don't stay in school before they come to Grizzly, they get really disengaged and they don't understand the connection with school and to a future life. So one of the reasons we're so successful is we connect them to their future from the minute they get here. We start them immediately with doing some value identification and character building and doing some career searching and readiness. And as they start to identify for themselves what they might want to do, we later on transfer that into some hard skill training. We have a partnership with Cuesta College right next door, and several of our students will be taking a special class. Maybe it's an auto mechanics class, maybe it's a broadcasting class or a construction class. And through that, they really start to find their niche, so to speak, because we want our students to see themselves as a member of the community, not as an outsider in any community, which is what they were before.
So full engagement with the community while they're here, career skills and college credit, all in one package.
Right.
So this is our 3rd round of having the Grizzly cadets here at Beamundo. It's really helpful for us because it can get crazy here and you can just see them take on that different responsibilities and learning a little bit about coffee, customer experience, and working on that customer service skills by really enthusiastic and hardworking students is a huge help to us. Through the Grizzly program, they learn a lot of really amazing values, and you can see they come in with a strong work ethic. Really exciting to see them feel comfortable with themselves and with interacting with new people every day.
So Jennifer, as a faculty member here, it must be kind of exciting, the internship program that's going on. Tell me about that.
The internship program is so exciting. It's just such a wonderful thing because our kids get a chance to work in the community at real jobs where they are hoping to maybe in the future work in this sort of industry. Right now I have a total of 48 students who are working at 27 job sites. They work here at Camp Slow, they work in Morro Bay, they work in San Luis Obispo, and we try to get them hooked up into careers that they're hoping to actually be stepping into at some point.
It was an honor going to that program. It's taught me so much. It was a blessing. It helped me through the hardest times in life, helped me graduate on time, and most importantly, it helped give me a job afterwards. I work here at Via Automotive full-time as an auto service technician, making my way up to a master mechanic. I was also an intern here at Via Automotive. And from there, I worked here for 14 days, and after that, I was able to get my job here. And I'd love to thank Grizzly for all the time. It's a great program. Definitely help you change your mind and help you set you straight on your goal in life and make things different.
The internship program is just part of the process. We hope that, well, we set every kid up to leave with a wonderful work portfolio that not most 17, 18-year-olds have. So they will have some vocational ed training from a college. They will have a first aid certificate. They will have a food handler's permit. They will have actual experience on a job site. They'll have a letter of recommendation from that job site. They will also have a resume, and they will have experience with how to interview. So they show up at a job, an entry-level job, and they present all of this. That's just a wonderful package to actually get hired and start work.
That's wonderful. More quality education here on the Central Coast. So Cadet Gomes, I understand that you completed a pretty lengthy application process, and now you're completing an internship downtown in a retail business. Tell me about that.
Yes, sir. I applied here at Grizzly to do internships with the school system, and they pick 48 cadets out of around 212, 210 in the entire academy, and we have to choose between 30 different jobs, and we select our top 5. And I've selected for retail, and then they selected me for Barnes & Noble in downtown San Luis Obispo. So,
and how do you see this helping you in the future?
Boundaries. You go in there, and if you have a goal, and you have like a job that you're working at, is not to get distracted by pleasure. So business before pleasure.
So Cadet Gomes, what is your biggest takeaway as you're getting ready to complete your program here at Grizzly?
Actually, like, lead you on a path, and they'll care about you within helping with homework in school. And now, back home, I used to have a 0.7 GPA. I was not paying attention to school. I did not care whether my teachers cared about me or wanted me to do the work or not. My family was all distraught, and they didn't like what I was doing. And then now I came here, and now I've just about completed 2 semesters of schooling, and I've kept up a 4.0 GPA, straight A's all the way through. And now I'm focusing on my future and my life and the outcome of my schooling, and how I want to go to college. I want to go to university, and I want to be like some big shot with my own company.
Your family must be very proud of you.
Oh, they are. I get emails and letters every day saying how proud they are for me to go and come to this program and change my life.
So Cadet Curtis, I understand that you're working in a nursing care facility. Tell me about that.
It's really nice to go there every day, and they always put me in a really good mood every day. In January, I'm going to be starting college classes.
So you're moving through classes here while you're in the program?
Yes.
Starting college coursework. That's great.
Since I've been here, I've already finished a unit of college.
That's great. Fantastic. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Cadet Brooks, you finished a program at Cuesta College, and then you applied before your internship. Tell me about that application process.
Okay, so first with the application, they come in for a little orientation, and then we get a piece of paper stating, we pick 3 jobs, and then we describe why we want that job and why we would be a good pick for that job.
I understand veterinary medicine is your field?
Yeah, I work at a veterinary hospital, and in the next few years I plan on working to be a vet. So I think that internship would be really great for me, and it's giving me great experience before I even enter the field.
Fabulous. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank
you. Thank you.
So how do you see yourself changing now that you're nearing the completion of the program?
Well, I know that my family's definitely seen the changes, and I've seen the changes. Like, I can communicate with people a lot better. I'm way more confident. I don't feel anxious anymore about anything. I feel totally confident in my academic abilities now too. So I feel like I can apply everything that I've learned here back at home. I don't have to fear that I'll procrastinate and not do an assignment or anything like that.
What will you do differently when you return back to your hometown?
Well, I'm definitely not going to be sitting at home and just like wasting the day away like I used to. I'm definitely going to be out progressing in some way, like either trying to find a job, looking for community service, helping a friend, anything really. And like I said previously, I definitely don't feel the need to just like skip out on doing schoolwork because I realize now how important schoolwork actually is.
What would you like to study as you move forward?
I actually really like biology, and I'm really considering becoming a herpetologist, which is the study of reptiles and amphibians.
Well, I wish you luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Some of the cadets shared how they feel they've changed. Do you see it changing some of our faculty and staff?
Yeah, you can't be here for any length of time and not be touched, and not maybe want to contribute, not maybe want to be a part of it. Our staff comes, and this is why teachers get into the business of teaching, and when they come here, they're very thankful that they get to be a part of a program like this.
This is one of the first programs that I get asked as county superintendent about almost on a regular basis by the community. Tell me more about Grizzly. What makes it so special? And so what would you say makes us so special?
Well, I think because we have this unified mission. We're here to help people through either hard knocks in life or some really bad choices that they made. We're here to help them transform themselves. We're here to help them have a new outlook in life and a new future for themselves.